Morocco. An old nation. The current king, Mohammed VI. Is part of the Alawite dynasty that has ruled the country since the 17th. Before that, empires and invaders left their mark. From the Romans to the Arabs who brought Islam and made Morocco what it is today. Sahara to the rest of Africa, we have given rise to a unique nation with a singular history. The Berbers meet the Romans. Morocco's earliest inhabitants were ancestors of Morocco's Amazigh. They didn't know quite what to make of this multicultural milieu. The Romans called the expanse of Morocco and western Algeria, Mauritania, and the indigenous people Berbers, meaning barbarians. The term has recently been reclaimed and redeemed by the Berber Pride movement. But at the time it was taken as quite a slur. One long lesson for the Romans in minding their manners. First, the Berbers backed Hannibal and the Carthaginians against Rome in a protracted spat-over. Sicily, known as the Punic Wars. 264 to 202 BC. Fed up with the persistently unruly Berbers, the new Roman Emperor Caligula finally declared the end of Berber autonomy in the Maghreb. Northwest Africa, in AD 40. Defying orders under Roman noses. True to his ruthless reputation, Caligula divided relatively egalitarian Berber clans into subservient classes of slaves, peasants, soldiers and Romanized aristocrats. This strategy worked with Vandals and Byzantines. But Berbers in the Rif and Atlas Mountains drove out the Romans with a campaign of harassment and flagrant disregard for Roman rules. Many Berbers refused to worship Roman gods. And some practiced the new renegade religion of Christianity in open defiance of Roman rule. Christianity took root across North Africa. St. Augustine himself was a Berber convert. Islam arrives in Morocco. By the early 7th century, the Berbers of Morocco were mostly worshipping their own indigenous deities. Alongside Jewish Berbers and a smattering of local Christian converts. History might have continued thus. but for a middle-aged man thousands of miles away who'd had the good fortune to marry a wealthy, and yet found himself increasingly at odds with the elites of his Arabian Peninsula town of Mecca. Muhammad bin Abu Talib was his given name. But he would soon be recognized as the Prophet Muhammad for his revelation that there was only one God, and that believers shared a common duty to submit to God's will. The polytheist ruling class of Mecca did not take kindly to this new religion, which assigned them shared responsibilities and took away their minor deity status, and kicked the Prophet out of town on the 16th of July AD 622.